videos. Salute one of my favorite cards growing up. And mind you, I was a teenager. That was before my 20s watching this guy play at the University of Maryland. And then his first few years in Houston and a couple of years in Orlando before the injuries and the coaching conflicts happened. And unfortunately, he's had a rough go outside of basketball since. But I wanted to send a salute to my guy, Stevie Franchise, Steve Francis, four-time All-Star, Houston Rockets legend. Even though he didn't have he had a good 5 or 6 season run with them. Might be even 4 seasons if I'm not mistaken, but I think it was about 4 or 5 seasons with them. Averaged 18 or 19 points a game with them, but it felt like at that time the game was a lot more half-court oriented. And I have to say that the way this man dribbled under Tom Donovich's open court offense, if Tom Donovich didn't step down, man, I kind of wonder what would have been. He just ran into Van Gundy, and I've never been the biggest fan of Jeff Van Gundy's coaching style. Say whatever you want about Steve Francis, but Jeff Van Gundy's never won anywhere. He's got to the finals one year with the Knicks. Okay, he did turn around the Rockets a little bit. But, man, Stevie Franchise should have finished his career in Houston. Should have never got traded. And I think had he stayed in Houston, he doesn't get into the trouble he ended up getting into later in his career, even after his career was over. I mean, he did have one more stint with Houston in 2008, but, injuries. It's injuries, man. But Stevie Franchise, not only could he get up, his dribbling ability, his mid-range shooting, his spin moves, there wasn't anything really Steve Francis couldn't do. He was a menace on the defensive side. The dude would steal the ball at least once or twice a game, and he give it to you. It's just unfortunate. His career at Maryland, for that 1 year in Maryland, man, this man was on the verge of a Hall of Fame career. Had he had a good 4 or 5 more seasons playing at the level he was playing. But I want to say salute. I wish Stevie Franchise well wherever he's at. I was a big fan of his game, and I definitely want to see. I'm surprised I don't see more players patterning their games after him. We always talk about Iverson from that era. We talk about Stephon Marbury, who was his teammate for a little bit. But to me, my favorite point guard from that time was definitely Stevie Franchise. Goatsquadtv, leave a like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. What was your favorite Stevie Franchise moment?